Hey y'all, got a question from a viewer about after they had set up the automation between a discount code and Shopify email. So when somebody signs up for their email newsletter, they get the discount code. They said, "Hey, I've got people that signed up before I set up the discount code that didn't receive a code, but they deserve one. How do I send them an email? That group of 40 without looking through everything specifically?" Here is what we're going to show you. Now, this is kind of a foray into audience segmentation, so it's going to look a little crazy, but it's actually pretty straightforward. So let's get started. Left-hand side, we're going to go to customers, and we are going to go to segments. So Shopify's already created a group of segments for you to use. They're already saying like, hey, we know most people are going to want to use these groups in some form or fashion. So here's what we've got. Now for us, this doesn't we need like a unique combination of some of these. So we're going to have to create a segment. Okay. So to make a new segment, we could do a couple different things. We could check out the templates, or we could start to just filter our full customer list and create a custom one. So let's check out templates first to see if there's anything that we can use. So we can use a search bar to say subscribers. And but what's the other criteria that we want? Okay, so they didn't get the discount code email. I think that that's pretty succinct. We know that there's, right, like there should be 40 people or so on that list of people that didn't receive the email before they were subscribers before the code was set up. Okay, so is there anything about code or discount? No. Discount. No, not exactly. Okay, so here you could send it to people that are subscribers but haven't made a purchase, but that's not exactly what we're looking for. And that's okay. All right, so we are going to make a custom one. And here we go. We're going to go to filters. And that's where you can kind of see pretty easily the big list. Um, you could also, they kind of just lay it out a little bit differently over here where it's just a little tougher to kind of get a handle on. Um, so we're going to use email subscription status. And here is where we're going to say, okay, we want this group of customers email subscription status to be subscribed. Okay, so we want it to equal subscribed. Okay. Now here we could just say, okay, that's all the information we want. Make me that list. And we could say run query. But we want to know people that are subscribed and who didn't get that original code email, that discount code email. So we're going to say and. Now we're going to scroll. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Okay, so now we've got some Shopify email information. Okay, so delivered. We could do, did they open the email? And that's probably going to have some more people on it than your original like list of 40 people who signed up before the discount code. It's going to have some people who recently signed up potentially, but just didn't open that email. So you might want to do that. But for us, we could just do delivered. So we're going to be real specific and say, look, if they didn't get that email at all, because, right, they set it up or they signed up before, we just want to email that group of 40 people. So let's do delivered. And we want to say the Shopify email delivered matches or does not match. Let me think about that. Equals in any equals. I think we want two not matches. Okay, but let's see. Okay, so now we're going to get a number code that shows it's the unique identifier for email campaigns that you've got in Shopify. So you can say, oh, okay, well, I don't know the exact number, and you can look at it on the email page, or it's got the title of the email. So for us, that's this one right here, okay? And let's finish it and let's just think about this for a second. So right now we've got they're subscribed and they got this email delivered. So that's not the group we want, okay? We want does not match. So they're subscribed, but they didn't get this email delivered, okay? That's the group we've got. So from here, we've got to run it. So it's going to run the report and show us below exactly what customers are in that segment. So we're going to do Control Enter, and it is 1. Okay, and it tells you customers who have had their email subscription set to subscribe and have not received the email. Perfect. Okay, give me the thumbs up. Good job. All right, never mind. Okay, so from here, we are going to save this segment. Let's name it subscribers that didn't get original discount code. Save it. Okay, we're going to use it. So top right, we're going to use this segment in email. Are you guys thinking this is super cool? I think this process is super cool. Shopify did a great job. Okay, we're going to cruise down. Okay, so here you could make your own. You could absolutely make your own. I prefer to start from a template if I can. So I'm just going to start from the discount template and I'm just going to customize it so that it makes sense for what we're doing. Okay, so now we're in the draft or editing mode for the email, and we are going to want to change the to field. And this is where we plug in our segment. And of course, Shopify makes it easy. So they're going to say, oh, the subscribers that didn't get whatever you named that group, that's what you're going to click. Okay, so it's going to send it to, in my case, my one fake customer who didn't get the discount code. And subject. So we appreciate you. Discount code. All right. Preview text, thanks for subscribing for you. You know, whatever you want to do there. And you can use AI if you want here. You can personalize it, meaning you could say, hey, Wanda, we appreciate you. Discount code. Okay, so now here's where you can change whatever you want, right? You want to change the header to the logo, the store name. What do you want? I don't have a logo set up, so probably not that. Okay. The real like nuts and bolts of it, what do you want to make sure is absolutely correct, is the discount section. So here is the discount section. Let's see what discount currently they are trying to apply. Okay. So the discount currently being used on this email is the welcome 20. Okay. Let's say that maybe you want to do the welcome 15 that everyone else gets now. Okay, so you just switch it there and it updates everything in here. How cool. All right, nerd alert. Okay, um, so that gets, updated. You're all set. It's going to automatically, they can type it in at checkout, or if they click it, it's going to automatically apply it to whatever they're putting in the cart, and follow the stipulations that you set up when you set up the discount code. Perfect. Okay, and you want to change anything? Let's just put a little pizzazz in the button. Wow. Okay. Now I would check it out on desktop and mobile. Make sure it kind of flows, it kind of works. I would probably change this. This is a little kind of goosey looking. Just personalize it with what makes sense for you and your brand. Oh my gosh, look at that delicious coffee. All right, there you go. Make any changes that you want. And then, of course, you're going to want to test it. Okay, so send the test to your email, see how it's going to appear in people's inbox, make any changes that you see fit, and then go ahead, review, schedule, send. All right, cool, cool. Let me know what questions you guys have, but otherwise, that is a brief introduction into email segmentation and just being really particular about who you're sending an email to, how to do that quickly and efficiently. All right. Thank you so much. Bye.